10 sure signs that a guy likes you. There is an adorable beauty to be found in the period when two people fall in love. They are incredibly shy in the company of each other and afraid to make the first move. But there must be a few signals that a guy subconsciously sends that can reveal that he's into you, right? And there are. But what are they? Let's find out together. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Now you'll never miss a new video. Number 10. He is nervous around you. When we talk to our crush, we stutter, do and say awkward things, and act like the weirdest person ever. And the guy you like is the same. Look carefully. Does he get nervous in your company? Any nervous laughter or sweating palms that you detect are clear signs of his nervousness toward you. Or maybe he quickly tries to look away if you catch him looking at you. That's a pretty good hint too. Of course, it can be hard to look for all these things as you probably get just as nervous as he does. But you can always ask your friend to watch him and then tell you their thoughts afterward. Maybe it'll give you some serious stuff to think about as well as the strength to open up about your feelings to him. Number 9. His body language says so. Body language is a very powerful thing, and it's a way for our subconscious to tell the truth, even if we've decided to lie. In her book, Master Dating, Lisa Hillman revealed a very interesting fact. While women have around 52 body language ways to say that they're interested, men only have 10. It looks like you really have to dig for them. So here's what you should be looking for if you want to know whether he likes you or not. A guy in love will be looking at you a lot, watching your every move. He will lean towards you and try to make eye contact as much as possible. Another good indicator is the direction of his feet. If they're pointed toward you, it's a subconscious sign that he may be interested. Biologically speaking, according to body language expert Patty Wood, huge pupils can say a lot about his attraction to you too, as dilation is a brain response that occurs when you like and are attracted to somebody. If at least a couple of these signs are to be found in your guy, there's a great chance that he truly does like you, but is afraid to be rejected. Number 8. He touches you often. Physical interaction plays a very important part in establishing whether somebody is interested in you or not. If you like the guy, you want to spend more time with him and hold his hand, right? Well, guys feel the same urge as well, so they try to get closer to you. The next time you see him, pay attention to how he touches you and how he reacts when you touch him. He may hug you tightly when he sees you or touch your hand. It can be anything. This all hints at the steady possibility that he's into you. And if it's combined with a good response from you touching him, like not moving his hand when you touch it and not flinching away or getting tensed up and uncomfortable, that's an even greater signal. But keep in mind the kind of guy he is. Playboys usually don't pay attention to such stuff, while shy guys surely won't be able to hide their true feelings. Number 7. He treats you differently. If the guy likes you, he will start to behave protectively towards you and perform gentlemanly and caring moves. Look closely for such signals if you want to know how he feels about you. Do your problems concern him? Does he give you his jacket when you're cold? Is he pulling your chair a little bit closer to his? If the answers are mostly yes, then there's certainly something to think about there. If you have the same group of friends, try to notice other little details, like whether he talks to you more than everyone else, listens carefully to all your stories, or tries to spend as much time with you as possible. These very simple things can be his way of saying, "I like you, so watch out." Number 6. He shows a sudden interest in your hobbies. For as long as you've known him, he's never been interested in drawing. Then he suddenly asks you about your passion for it and wants to see your work. He wasn't really into rock music, but after you've mentioned that it's your favorite genre, he asked you for a couple of recommendations and later said that he'd checked out all of them. He was never really a drama kid, and one day you see him in your drama club, smiling widely at you and saying he's signed up. All this sudden interest in what you're doing can be a sign that he really likes you. When we fall in love, we pick up our boyfriend or girlfriend's hobbies because we want to know more about them and their world. Maybe that's exactly what he's trying to do. Plus, it's one more topic he can talk to you about, so there's no way to go wrong here. Number 5. He turns up in places you don't expect him to be. If you continuously bump into each other outside of school, work, or any other place you see each other often, it might mean that he's deliberately looking for opportunities to accidentally bump into you and, as a result, spend more time with you. Just think about it and try to remember how many times it's happened and whether he couldn't have known that you were going to be there. If it has happened a lot during a short period of time, it can't be a coincidence. It's simply a sign that he's finding time to go to your favorite places, hoping you'll be there. Not a bad signal to have, right? Number 4. He constantly asks you questions. Do you like this? What do you think about that? Can you tell me more about the time you did this? If your crush keeps asking you questions and trying to find more and more details about you, it's no mystery he's into you. Asking questions shows his interest in you and indicates that he either wants to keep the conversation going or wants to know every single thing there is about you. Each of these variants is very pleasing to know, right? So watch closely. If he takes a special interest and is all ears when you're telling your stories or sharing your opinions, this is just another winning signal for you. Number 3. He remembers everything you told him. Guys don't usually pay attention to lots of the stuff we girls find important, and most of the time they only hear parts of what we're saying, but not a guy in love who is trying to catch your attention. If during a conversation you often notice that he remembered what you told him a week or 2 days ago, the name of your favorite band, or the fact that you hate olives, that counts for something. It means that he's interested in you and cherishes all the information he has on your preferences and opinions. He may even refer to something you said earlier in a similar type of situation. And if this happens, here's some good news for you. He's most definitely into you. Number 2. His friends act a bit strange around you. His close friends probably know he likes you, and that's why they can act a little bit strange around you or give you special treatment. Pay attention to them and how they act when you two talk. Do they look at the pair of you or often tease him about you? Maybe they're smiling or smirking like they know something you don't when they see you. Just like your girlfriends joke about your crush and smile mysteriously as you two approach each other, his friends behave the same. After all, why would they pay any attention to you if you were just his classmate or a girl he knows, right? Be careful though, if it's the only sign that matches up this way, him liking you is definitely not a sure thing. So proceed with caution. Number 1. He doesn't use his phone when he hangs out with you. In our era of social media, everyone is always on their phones. And it's no wonder since everything is there: news, photos, social media accounts, and much more. Most people spend time on their phones even when they hang out with friends, constantly checking something out. And if your crush doesn't do that and is completely focused on you instead, congratulations! There's a high chance that he feels the same. Once again, it means that he's interested in your personality and values your conversation and time together. And such a level of dedication is found very rarely and truly shows that he finds you captivating. So maybe if most of these signs can be applied to your crush, it's finally time to tell him how you feel? Yes, it's scary, but do you really want to miss the opportunity of being happy with someone you love? If you master the guts to do so after watching our video, don't forget to tell us how it all went in the comments below. And good luck! Have you ever confessed your love to somebody? How did it go for both of you? Tell us your stories in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a like and click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.